Are you considering starting an Etsy shop? While it could be a great way to make some extra money, there are a few things that you should keep in mind before getting started. In this video, we will go over some of the most important factors to think about before launching your Etsy shop. So make sure to stick around until the end. Hi, and welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name is Nancy, and I help Etsy sellers turn their passions into profits. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for weekly videos. So in my first year on Etsy back in 2016, I made many mistakes, from copyright infringement, not understanding Etsy's algorithm. But after 14,000 sales and 13 years of experience in the digital space, I have learned a lot. And this is going to be a value-packed video. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Tip number 1, decide on your niche for your Etsy shop. Opening an Etsy shop is a great way to start selling your handmade products online. But before you could start setting up your shop, you need to decide on your niche. Now, your niche is the focus of your Etsy shop, and it should be something that you are passionate about. Take some time to brainstorm what kind of products you want to sell and what kind of style you want your shop to have. Once you have a good idea of what you want, narrowing down your niche from there will be so much easier. Now, think about what makes your products unique. Who is your target audience? Are you going to be selling vintage items, handmade jewelry, art prints? Once you know what sets your product apart, then that will be so much easier to start promoting it on Etsy. Now, make sure to check out Etsy's terms of selling to really understand what is allowed to sell on the platform. Tip number 2 is build a memorable Etsy shop with branding. Think about what you want your shop to be known for before starting an Etsy shop. What feeling do you want your customers to have when they think of your shop? Are you rustic and earthy? Are you cozy and homey? Quirky and fun? Once you have got a good handle on that, start thinking about how can you incorporate that into every aspect of your brand, from the colors you use to the way that you communicate with your customers. It will take some time and effort, but it is worth putting some thought into it early on. It's something that I really didn't do in the beginning, and I had to go back to fix it, and it took a lot of time to rectify. Tip number 3 is do market research before opening an Etsy shop. No matter what you are selling, it's important to do market research before opening an Etsy shop. This will help you determine whether there's a demand for your product, what prices are realistic, and what competition you might face. And luckily, there are plenty of resources available to you to help you when it comes to market research. Some of my favorite tools that I recommend are Allura and Google Trends. Now, Allura is an all-in-one platform for selling on Etsy. So you can set up your business up for success with all of the features you need to manage and scale your Etsy shop. They even have a product research tool that will help you validate your product ideas. Now, Google Trends is also a great tool for market research, and you can use it to see how often particular keywords are being searched for and what the relative popularity of those searches is over time. Now, this information can be helpful when deciding which products to sell on Etsy. So, for example, if you see that a particular keyword is becoming more popular, you might want to start selling products related to that keyword. However, if you notice that maybe a particular keyword is becoming less popular, you might want to consider discontinuing, selling those particular products because of the keyword research. Now, by using Google Trends, you can make data-informed decisions about what products to sell on Etsy, which will help you succeed in the competitive world of online retail. Tip number 4 is think about your Etsy costs. It's important to think about the cost of running your business on the site. Make sure that you're charging enough to cover your materials and shipping, and don't forget to account for Etsy's fees as well, With a little planning, you can ensure that your business is profitable and sustainable for the long run. If you're like most Etsy shop owners, you want to provide your customers with the best possible products and services, but how do you know what's the right product for them and how much should you charge? So what I recommend is using the Allura product calculator. It can help you answer these important questions by entering some basic information about your product and target market. It would generate a recommended price point and produce a product mix that is tailored to your specific needs. So whether you are starting out or looking to fine-tune your offerings, be sure to give the Allura product calculator a try. Tip number 5 is choose a name for your Etsy shop. Before starting an Etsy shop, one of the first things you need to do is pick a name. Choosing the right Etsy shop name is important for a number of reasons. First is how potential customers will find you in the search engines. Second is a reflection of your brand and what you are selling. And finally, it can help you set yourself apart from the competition. So if you're starting out an Etsy shop or thinking about changing your current shop name, here's some things to keep in mind. First is choose a short, catchy, and easy to remember name. Check the name that you pick for trademarks. Make sure that there's no one else using it. Check if the name is available across all social media platforms. Check also if the name is available to purchase as a domain. I recommend using this site called namecheck.com to see what names are available across different platforms, and this is going to help you make an informed decision on your Etsy shop name. Tip number 6 is create a product line. When most people think of Etsy, they think of individual sellers who sell one-of-a-kind items. While that is true, there are also so many Etsy shops like myself that sell product lines. Now, product lines can be a great way to grow your business and increase your sales. They actually helped me triple my income the second year on Etsy. Now, those who try to save a small percentage of time by skipping or putting minimum thought into niching or understanding who their target audience is do struggle to find the right flow to have steady business. And this results in creating an online yard sale, right? A type of shop that could be a major setback in your goal of being successful. Now, with that being said, knowing your target audience and niching are simple steps that will help you better accomplish your short and long-term goals in selling on Etsy. And once you have those in mind, you could easily start coming up with some amazing product ideas. Now, a good way to get started with your products is by choosing to create a line that matches your niche. Obviously, let's say if you have a health-related niche, a product line or an idea could be maybe vitamins or supplements, right? To stay on brand with your shop. Not only will that boost your credibility to your customers, but you also find yourself in a more professional and stable environment, which in itself is a great way to know you are one step closer to where you want to be, and you will be able to set your Etsy store for success. So product lines is amazing. Now, something else to consider when creating product lines is better to keep each line categorized by its similarities. So if you ever question what products might fit in with a specific line, just think to yourself, what supermarkets aisles would find this in, like health, beauty, pet care, etc., and doesn't match with my niche. Now, the exciting part is that now you get to start creating and organizing the list of products you'll be selling on Etsy. And when thinking of ideas, don't be afraid to jot them all down, anything that comes across your mind. However, you should eventually, right, end up choosing roughly 3 pages worth of products to market your business. Tip number 7 is your picture perfect products. As an Etsy seller, your product photos are everything. They are what will make potential buyers decide whether or not to purchase your products. So it's important to take amazing photos that will show off your products in the best light possible. Now, I highly recommend the photography box. Now, this box is available on Amazon. The dimension is 12 by 12 inch. And with this particular folding design, the whole assembly of a portable ring light box only takes about 10 seconds to build. There's no brackets, there's no screw, there's no complication. And it has also a durable and waterproof carry bag. It's very compact and convenient to use in many places without taking a lot of space. I'm going to leave the link if you'd like to learn more about it in the description box below. Tip number 8 is learn Etsy SEO. So if you sell on Etsy, you know that good SEO is essential to getting your product seen by potential customers. With a few simple tips, you can optimize your Etsy shop for better visibility in the search engine. Now, the first two contributing factors are title and tags. You want to make sure that you're using exact phrase matches because they are stronger than matches on individual words. So I'll give you an example. A search for gold ring will return all items with the words gold and ring in the title or tags. But items with gold ring in the title or tag, which matches the exact phrase the customer searched for, would be considered a closer match. So if your title and tags match precisely what the customer is looking for, your listings will rank higher in the search results. Now, the third contributing factor that Etsy looks at when matching your products to shopper search queries is attributes. And they work similar to categories, and they help the listing be found in the actual Etsy search results. Now, using attributes is just another way of optimizing your listing to the fullest potential to increase the likelihood of someone finding your products and services. And the fourth contributing factor for Etsy SEO is categories. And you want to make sure that you're adding specific categories that match or are relevant to your products. And the reason why is that when you add specific subcategories to your listings, your items are included in all of the categories that the subcategory is nested within. It allows your product to match with search, which equals more traffic. Now, learning how to optimize your Etsy shop for Etsy SEO can be quite overwhelming, and I totally understand that. So if you want to make it a lot easier, make sure to grab my Etsy SEO 8-page guide that walks you through properly optimizing your entire store, step-by-step instructions and listings for SEO with visual examples. And I will leave the link right below. Tip number 9 is set up your Etsy shop. Now that you have all of the information you need to run your Etsy store efficiently and professionally, you can create your Etsy seller account. A couple things that you're going to be needing when you open your store is a listing. Make sure you have your banner photo, make sure that you have your profile photo, an announcement, shipping settings, payment information, and also a policy page. If you don't have one at the moment, Alora actually has an Etsy privacy policy generator, and they let you create one in less than 2 minutes. So make sure to check them out. But for the most part, Etsy will help you put your steps into action. All you need to do is refer to the tips that I mentioned today and work on them daily. A simple way to help you guide you through the setting up of your shop could be, investigating other Etsy shop pages, determining what does and doesn't stand out from the rest, and using that information as building blocks for your own profile. Like I said before, times are ever changing, and there's really no way to ever know what trends will fade or evolve. So taking a couple quick glances at successful stores or even unsuccessful shops will give you better insight on what marketing methods will bring the most business. Tip number 10 is pick your marketing focus. I know that you are ready to really jump into your business and start selling your products, but to really be successful in making sales, you need to do marketing first. Creators that spend the majority of their time focusing on their product, design, and listings are setting themselves up for low sales. So marketing is a major part of selling on Etsy or any place really. So marketing is what will help you stand out from various other creators. It's a way to show your customers what your business is without ever even meeting them. So what I recommend is using social media. It's a big platform you could easily take advantage of to start marketing your business. Aside from that, there are tons of other ways to get your name out there, such as direct emails, blog, paper ads, etc. No matter where you choose to start, marketing is really crucial. You need to identify your marketing focus first. So there you have it, 10 tips to help you before launching your Etsy store. And make sure to check out these videos on the screen that will help you propel your business. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.